Hello, Scouts and families. One of the activities you can do outside during the campout is astronomy. Astronomy is the branch of science that involves studying the solar system, stars, galaxies, and other faraway objects in space. If we are lucky, the clouds will be gone and we can observe some of these after the sun sets. I'll be demonstrating what we can see using an app that's available on iOS and Android called Sky Safari. It is a paid app, but there are a few free ad-supported ones as well. We'll start by orienting ourselves so everyone is facing the same way. A convenient way to do this is to face the sunset. That way we are all facing west. Now that we are facing west, if you hold your right hand out and point to your right, that'll be directly north. If you hold your left hand out and point left, that'll be directly south. And behind us would be east. I have the app set up so it's set to May 2nd at 8:30 p.m. Let's go ahead and watch the sunset a few more minutes and let the skies get darker. Now it is 9:15 p.m. Hopefully we've gotten a cloud-free, colorful sunset. As it's gotten darker, the first thing you should notice is a bright point of light. This isn't a star, but the planet Venus. Venus is the second planet out from the sun and one of the closest planets to Earth. Venus is a very cloudy planet and reflects a lot of sunlight, making it very bright in our night sky. Now, let's hold our left hand out and point south. Facing that direction, the most obvious thing you can see in the sky tonight is our own moon. If you're looking at the moon, you should notice some things right away. The first thing is that it isn't a complete circle tonight. It's not a full moon. The moon goes through phases and is currently a waxing gibbous heading towards a full moon. The other thing you may notice are dark spots and light areas on the moon. Ancient astronomers thought that these dark spots were big pits filled with water, so they called them seas or mare. What these actually are ancient lava flows that have filled in areas that used to have craters and are now flat, dark areas. The brighter areas of the moon are called the highlands. This is where the craters are mostly seen. These craters are the results of meteorite impacts on the moon. If you have binoculars, I encourage you to get out and try to see some of these features. Let's turn ourselves west again and face the sunset. Let's wait about an hour and let the skies get much darker. As the skies get darker, more stars will come out. Now that it's darker, let's hold our right hand out and turn ourselves to face the north. Let's see if we can find the Big Dipper. Facing north, you're going to look high in the sky for what looks like an upside-down pot. The Big Dipper isn't a constellation. It's a part of a larger constellation called Ursa Major, or the Big Bear. But it's a recognizable shape that most people can find. It is available year-round in Ohio. The shape that you can easily see is this curved handle of 3 stars and a bowl of 4 different stars here. Using the bright stars at the end of the bowl, if you follow this distance between the 2 stars, about 4.5 lengths, 1, 2, 3, 4.5 to 5, is the star Polaris. That is the North Star. You are facing directly north if you can see this star. Polaris is a star in the Little Dipper, but from the light pollution of Columbus, it's tough to see this one sometimes. Let's go back to the Big Dipper. If you have really good eyes or a small pair of binoculars, take a look at this star right here in the middle of the handle. The star Mizar is actually a double star. And if you zoom in, or you see it very clearly with your eyes, you'll notice that there's a second star called Alcor. If you're lucky enough to have a strong pair of binoculars or a small telescope, if you further zoom into Mizar, it is also a double star, making this system a triple star. That's it for tonight. Hopefully everybody gets to see a little bit of this astronomy and gets to enjoy their camp out. Have a good night.